In this video segment, Andre Simmons will be describing the system development process in the PDLC lifecycle. When we're looking at the PDLC lifecycle and we're looking at the system analysis approach, one thing we must do is we have to define the system development process itself. And the system development process is defined as a set of activities, methods, best practices, deliverables, and automated tools that stakeholders use to develop and continuously improve information system and software. Once we identify and define system development, we must understand some basic principles that go along with it. The first principle is we must get the system users involved. We must understand the need or desire for change. Then we must take on the problem-solving approach. This approach is pretty much a dependency of the first of getting the users involved, because before we figure out what approach we're going to take from a problem-solving standpoint, we must identify the need. We next want to establish various phases and activities, such as system impacts, or if your company has specialized skill sets, you can also identify the type of resources you might need to meet your goal. Documentation throughout the development process is also a key component of these principles. If you're using an agile development approach, phased analysis approach might be required of the project. And we must not forget the dollars. Without the funding, most of these projects cannot exist. So we must justify the system as a capital investment. Within a lot of organizations, investments are divided between enhancements and rewrites. Enhancements are sometimes expense to the company, whereas rewrites can be looked as capitalized projects or capital investments to the projects. So when defining the system development, or when defining what's involved in the analysis process, getting funding for projects a lot of times kind of skate a really thin line, as a lot of things can be looked at as an enhancement to a system versus a rewrite. We also must manage the process and the projects. Accountability is a key component of this principle. And look out for scope creep. Don't be afraid to cancel or revise a project scope document as it relates to the original scope intended. Overall, when we're looking at system development analysis approach, we must remember that our key and our most, I would say, the most intricate part of the process is making sure that we design a system for growth and change. Thank you.